So I am getting ready to leave Iowa today, but I thought I'd show you the campground I spent the night at last night. I've been here before. This is Wildcat Den State Park, like I said, in Iowa. And they actually have some pretty good prices on their campsites at their different campgrounds. I don't know if all of them are like that or whether it's just the particular one I'm staying at, but it's $9 for a primitive site, which is all they have here in this campground. And it's $18 for electric, and that's pretty good. But it's just a really cute little site. Nobody else is here, though they have a lot of day use people. There's trails here. But just gorgeous campground. Tiny little thing. Like I said, I've stayed here a couple of times, and I've never seen more than maybe one or two other people here. But yeah, I'm heading into Missouri today. I'm not sure where yet. My whole trip has been kind of spontaneous. I figure the first stop I will, the first break in the driving, I'll decide which campground to head to. But they're all free, the rest of them are, because I'll be in Missouri. Yeah, so headed to St. Louis. Just love these trees. Isn't that just gorgeous? It was a very quiet night here. Well, I'm going to let you all go, and I'll see you at the next campground. Well, hello all. Here I am at another lake. This one is Honeywell Lake in Missouri, and it's free. Free camping here. And what's really cool to a lot of people are these boats. You can take these out and go fishing in them. Doesn't cost anything. And that's the ranger station. They got some kind of fishing thing going on in there. Fishery or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. Just this really, really quiet campground. I've been here before, and it's always just so quiet. So I'll take you to where I am camped. So if anybody wants a safe place in Missouri, you're camping in Missouri, if you're a woman, you're out for the first time on your own and you want to try it out, or just want a quiet place to camp, this is one of my favorites. Rangers are constantly in and out over here, so they watch over the place pretty good. Another good thing about this Honeywell is pretty close to Hannibal, Missouri. I haven't done it yet, but I want to go into Hannibal one of these days and kind of do the tourist thing there. And it's not too far. And what else is here? Oh, Mark Twain Lake. They have COE campgrounds there, and they're just really close. I mean, they're just down the road here. I noticed Mark Twain Lake is not far away at all. But didn't see any sense in paying for it when I knew this was here. So yeah, I finally am putting my solar panels to good use. They have not been used, and they are soaking in some sun here. The only problem with this campground is I had flies. I couldn't even open my door without letting 10 flies in last night. But you know what I think it might be is they like the sun. So maybe, Yeah, maybe I should just pull. I'm thinking about just pulling the van forward, pulling the trailer I never hitched last night, and get the trailer in the shade because they seem to not be hanging out in the shade. So last night they were heavy on the trailer because it was in the full sun here. This is west. And I couldn't go in and out my door. I was thinking about leaving and still am. Because I'm right by my free river site, Mississippi River site. I'm like an hour from it. And I'm also an hour from Vandalia, one of my other free campgrounds that I love a lot on a lake. And that's run, Vandalia Community Dam. It's run by a small community there. And I've never had a bad experience there either. So like I was saying earlier, if you're in this area, you're coming through and you want to, you're single woman or something like that, or man, and you want a safe place to stay, Honeywell is definitely one of those places. And also, like I said, I've never had trouble at Vandalia Lake. People come in and fish, the locals, but I've just never had any problem. It's very quiet over there. Of course, I haven't spent weekends, but this time of year there's just nobody out. They're all at the COE apparently. Yeah, it is so nice to be where it's quiet, and I like one or two people here. So there's, I think, two other people. I don't mind that, but it's just nice since I've got into Missouri here. It's just been so quiet and not crowded. And yeah. Okay, I'm debating. I mean, this is a perfect place to spend the night. I had a really good night. I think I slept 10 hours last night. I'm surprised the cats let me do that. Or either go to Vandalia, which I've been to many times, or go over to my river site. I don't know. If y'all want to see the river and a free campground, if you go back in my videos, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I have a couple that I took on the Mississippi River there. And with the trains and the barges, and it was just wonderful. And trains never kept me up there. And it's never crowded. Like I said, I've never done any of this in the heat of the summer, any of these campgrounds, so I don't know what they're like then. I imagine the fishing's pretty popular here on the weekends during the summer. But yeah, if you're ever passing through Missouri, any of these places I'm staying at here are free. And whoops, UPS truck, hold on. And they're all good for 1 night stay or 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, so I got the trailer moved completely into the shade. There really shouldn't be any sun on it. I think it's mostly at the door when I'm going in and out. They were just lining the door last night. I think I still have 2 flies in here. I try to kill them in the morning when it's really cold and they're kind of stunned and they're not moving real fast, but apparently I got a couple of them got away from me here. It got cold last night, and I knew it would. There was no place to go. There was a cold front coming through, and I knew there was no place to go. And it got down to, hold on, I see a fly. Hold on. He's on a hard surface, too. It's easier to kill. Dadgummit. Yeah. He got away. Actually, when I started slapping at him, he was up against the window going like this, so I kept slapping at him, and there was 2 of them. I don't think I got either one of them. Oh well. They kept going underneath that shade there. Where was I? It got cold last night. That's where I was. And there was no place to go. I knew that I would have to turn on my furnace here in the van, or in the trailer. got down to 37 degrees. So when I went to bed, I like it cold. So it wasn't an issue till about 3 o'clock this morning. And I checked and it was 48 in the trail, 48 degrees. Oh my gosh. So I had it, I think I put it on 54. I didn't want to get too hot or I wouldn't have been able to sleep. And then when I got up, I put it up to like 60. But it has a really good furnace in here. I don't sleep well when it gets too warm though. So yeah, I decided to stay here. Hopefully the flies won't be an issue now that I've moved. Did you see that? They kind of drive me a little crazy. Yeah, the cats will mess with them. Jeff will try to snatch them out of the air with his jaws. And sometimes they just let them be, you know. But anyway, where was I? I don't remember. I decided to stay here. It's quiet. It's nice. You always take the chance of, you know, when you move, having bad neighbors. I think I missed. Make sure he didn't go into my tea. No. You know, having bad neighbors or problems with the locals and everything. And I thought, I'll just stay here. I like it here. I could stay here 2 weeks. If they had a town to shop in, it'd be even great. But, you know, better, but I don't know whether they do or not. I could stay here a long time. For some reason, I really like this campground, and I don't know why, but I just really like it. It's always so quiet, and it's never full. Of course, I've never been here on a weekend, but it's just always worked out well. I slept really good last night, so I thought, oh, why don't take a chance of just stay. All these campgrounds are about between an hour and a half and 2 hours from St. Louis, which is where I'm headed tomorrow. So it really doesn't matter length of my drive tomorrow. This is probably the farthest away, but still. I had to cut up some veggies and stuff. I had a ton of about a head of cauliflower and some peppers and some other stuff, and I wanted to cut them all up and steam or stir fry them tonight for meals. So that's always messy. So I kind of wanted to stay here and take care of that. I'll cook it tonight. I did that this morning because I didn't want to go in and out of the trailer door tonight, taking things to and from my refrigerator in the van in case there was a fly problem. But yeah, I was outside. I cut them all up there. And also, I need to wash my hair. I mean, I'm going to be at my niece tomorrow. But I can't go another day. It is absolutely driving me absolutely up the wall. It's been over 7 days. And I generally, once a week, I wash it. And yeah, so I stuck my black jugs out there, and I need to wash my hair. It is one of the reasons I have a hat on. The other reason is just cold. It's cold. Okay, so I am going to leave tomorrow and go to St. Louis. You know that. If you know me at all, you know it's not one of my favorite things to do, and I've been avoiding talking about it. But I have a storage area there, and I have a family member that's going to take the heirlooms that are in the storage area. So, yeah, that was my big thing. That's why I couldn't get rid of it. I also have a few things of my own, very few, and they're all related to gardening. Or almost all of them are, and I'm just having a hard time giving up my gardening stuff. And I'm going to have to, you know. I'm paying, I think it's $61 a month for that storage area, and I need to get rid of it. I do have some tools also I will bring with me and try to give some things away to my niece. She's not good about taking things. She's like, no, I got enough stuff, Aunt Cindy. Anyway, yeah, so I want to just get that done and get the heck out of there. From there, I'm going through Oklahoma. Again, every time I go back, I go through Oklahoma to see my brother in Oklahoma City. And there's a couple things I can pawn off on him, I'm sure. And yeah, and then I'm back to New Mexico. And I'm missing some really good weather there. Yeah, it's beautiful there right now. I've never yet been there. This is my second fall, and I haven't been there during this beautiful weather. By the time I get there, it's going to start turning cold. This whole year's been cold for me. I'm gonna work on that. I want this winter to be a little warmer. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I will talk to you again, hopefully when I get to St. Louis. I can do a quick video. I really don't want to spend too much time there. I had a whole week from Wednesday to Wednesday I was going to stay, but now I'm thinking if I can get rid of that stuff in the storage area, I'll just take off. I'm going to let you go for now, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.